Fresh off their primary wins, Ed Markey and Kevin O'Connor are getting ready for their next battle against each other in November. And they gave us a preview today of the fight that we will see over the next 2 months. WBZ political analyst John Keller has our first look at how it might play out. John.
Hi, David. Well, it may come as an afterthought to some of you that Ed Markey even has another hurdle to clear before re-election, and history suggests you're right to wonder about that. It's been 74 years since a Democratic senator has lost their re-election bid here in Massachusetts, but there is a Republican with some money to spend who wants to break that string.
Next is removing Donald Trump from the White House.
Ed Markey looking toward November after his decisive win over Joe Kennedy.
I don't want our kids growing up in the kind of dystopian world that some people want to take us to.
But along the way, Markey must dispatch this man, Republican trial lawyer Kevin O'Connor of Dover, who tells us he was appalled by what he saw in the Democratic primary debates.
During the whole policing debate, they couldn't muster up the courage to say that cops are good people, they have really tough jobs, and for all their challenges, they may not be perfect, but we owe them a deep debt of gratitude.
Echoing Kennedy's critique, O'Connor claims Markey is aloof and out of touch. But with President Trump struggling to reach 30% approval here, Markey's counter-strategy is clear.
I really don't know a lot about my Republican opponent right now, other than the fact that he says that he is an ardent Donald Trump supporter.
Is that right?
I'm voting for the president, absolutely, yes.
How do you propose to win when you're going to be sharing the ballot with President Trump in a state like this?
Well, I think Senator Markey's focus on that issue, that effort to polarize, is exactly why he's so ineffective. He's big on tagging people with labels. He's not focused on helping the people of Massachusetts improve their lives.
Interesting that Mr. O'Connor chooses right out of the box to focus on policing and crime issues, because that's clearly the set of issues that the Trump campaign has chosen to focus on as they try to narrow the gap with Joe Biden nationally. David?
Well, John, we all remember Scott Brown winning a Senate election here in Massachusetts. He was a Republican, but that was an open seat, a special election. So does this Republican have a chance?
Look, you never want to say never, but I think back to 1996 when then Republican Governor Bill Weld, wildly popular, run up a huge re-election victory in 1994, decided to challenge Senator John Kerry for his Senate seat, and he wound up getting smoked. An uphill climb is what Mr. O'Connor faces, to say the least, David, and that's putting it mildly.
All right, we'll be watching it and see what develops over the next 2 months. John Keller, thank you so much. Appreciate it.